Are you ever searching for what zikr to recite for a particular situation or which prayer to make for an event or need? The search is over. We bring to you through the Muhammadan Way app an all-encompassing Islamic guide. A platform where you can find all the surahs from Holy Quran, special du'as and prayers, as well as live zikrs and comprehensive Islamic teachings from world-renowned scholars. Download this powerful app now and keep up to date with in-app notifications. Available for download on iOS and Android. Are you seeking a soul revival? Take part in Heavenly Meditation on November 30th with Sufi Meditation Center, Los Angeles. Join the world-renowned spiritual teacher Sheikh Mirahmadi for chanting, meditation, and spiritual teachings at the Red Diamond Yoga Studio. For more information, visit SufiMeditationCenter.com. conflict, confusion, stress, anxiety. Life doesn't have to be this way. Sages and wise people throughout time have sought to understand the mysteries of our universe. From the infinite oceans that glitter in the sky, to the smallest of atoms from which all life appears. Beyond the chaos and suffering of our world is an underlying oneness and harmony. From numbers and geometric patterns that repeat throughout nature, to the waves of sound and light that flow through all things. At our core, we're deeply connected to everything. Our innermost thoughts, emotions, and intentions shape the reality of the world around us. Life is not merely a material experience. In reality, it's much, much more.
Specific blends for different ailments within the body, whether it's for detox, whether it's for clarity, whether for weight loss and to increase metabolism.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا من صلى الله تعالى رحمة للعالمين الصلاة والسلام عليك وعلى آلك وأصحابك أجمعين الصلاة والسلام عليكم يا أنبياء الله
سيدنا محمد بصلاة وصلاة في درجة رب العالمين وبعد مقام محمود قال زدت شرف يوم القيامة إنك تخلف المياه يوتر 40 وتلاتة وتقل سنوك في صيام في هذا المجلس سنة قبل
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله استغفر الله العظيم وأتوب إليه. استغفر الله العظيم وأتوب إليه. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. إلى أشرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه الكرام وعلى أرواح إخوانهم من الأنبياء والمرسلين وقدماء شرائعهم وإلى سائر ساداتنا والصديقين.
الفاتحة.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال سيدنا محمد. الله اكبر الله اكبر الله اكبر الله اكبر. اشهد ان لا اله الا الله اشهد ان لا اله الا الله اشهد ان محمدا رسول الله اشهد ان محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح. قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله اكبر الله اكبر. لا اله الا الله.
صلاة العشاء.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا. الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
سمع الله لمن حمده
ربنا ولك الحمد.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك فذرك الذي ينقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
سمع الله لمن حمده.
ربنا ولك الحمد.
الله أكبر.
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 سمع الله لمن حمده.
ربنا ولك الحمد.
الله أكبر.
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 سمع الله لمن حمده.
ربنا ولك الحمد.
الله أكبر.
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 السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه إنه هو التواب الرحيم. اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام تبارك وتعالى يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت وهو على كل شيء قدير. سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير. اللهم صل على الصلوات. أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله. سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإلهكم إله واحد لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. يا رب ذا الجلال والإكرام سبحانك يا عظيم. سبحان الله. على نعمة الإسلام الشريف الإيمان دائما الحمد لله. قال شانه ولا إله غيره والله أكبر. الله أكبر كبيرا والحمد لله كثيرا وسبحان الله وبحمده بكرة وأصيلا. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت وهو على كل شيء قدير. سبحان ربي العلي الأعلى الوهاب.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا وهاب يا وهاب يا وهاب، يا مسبب الأسباب، يا مفتح أبواب، يا مقلب القلوب والأبصار، يا دليل المتحدين، يا غياث المنفردين، يا حي يا قيوم، يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. فأخذ أمر من الله إن الله بصير بالعباد. بشرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وأصحابه الكرام ولمشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العالية وسائر ساداتنا وسيلتنا. الفاتحة. آمين. تقبل الله منكم وتدرسون. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن شرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى أصحابه الكرام ولمشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العالية خاصة روح ممتلك ضبط قليك شان نشبند محمد جويس البخاري ستانا أولي الشيخ محمد الفايز الأبستان الشيخ محمد نازل البخاري منظر الشيخ الشام القباني الشيخ حسن القباني الشيخ محمد عادل عبد الخالق الخرج دواني صاحب زمان سيد محمد المهدي عليه السلام روح الله سيدنا سيد الله سيدنا ثم سيدنا أبي بكر الصديق سيدنا أمة سيدنا عثمان إمام الحسن سيدنا إمام الحسين سيدنا فاطمة عليه الصلاة والسلام سائر ساداتنا صدقين عن الفاتحة. Allah, that's With our page 5 of the Salawat book. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala nabiyyina Muhammad alayhi salam. Salatan tadumu wa tula ilayhi mamara layali wa tula dawam.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا ليغفر الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما وينصرك الله نصرا عزيزا. لقد جاءكم رسول من أنفسكم عزيز عليه ما عنتم حريص عليكم بالمؤمنين رؤوف رحيم. وإن تولوا فقل حسبي الله لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
الفاتحة لنا ولكم يا حاضرون وولدنا وولدكم وأهلنا وأولادنا ولمشايخنا ولمن حضرنا ولمن غاب عنا ولأهلنا ولأمواتنا وللمؤذبين على هذا المجلس ولمن كان سببا في جميعنا بأن الله الكريم ينور القلوب ويغفر الذنوب ويستر العيوب ويحفظنا بما حفظ بالذكر وينصرنا بما نصر بالرسول. وأن الله الكريم يجعل مجلسنا هذا محاطنا بالخيرات والمسرات والأنوار والبركات ويقضي لنا جميع الحاجات بجاه خير البريات. وأن الله ينصر المسلمين وعلانية الله الكريم ينصر سلطان الأولياء مولانا الشيخ محمد ناصر عبد الرحمن قدس الله سره بجاه خير الأنام. وعلى كل نية صالحة مع حسن الخاتمة عند الموت بعد عمر المجيد في طاعة الله وإلى حضرة النبي. سر سورة الفاتحة. آمين يا رب العالمين.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
أنت سلطاننا يا ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وتب علينا وزد حبيبك سيد الأولين والآخرين سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. زده يا ربي عزا وشرفا ونورا وسرورا وسلطانا ورضوانا ربنا في شيطان ومن تبعه.
عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله. أصال هذا بفضل الله ويا أقطاب ويا أنجاب ويا سادات ويا أحباب وأنتم يا أولي الألباب تعالوا وزروا لله. عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله. أصال هذا بفضل الله. سألناكم مدد مدد يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا أبو بكر الصديق مدد يا عمر فاروق مدد يا عثمان غني مدد يا إمام علي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا فاطمة زهراء
we have for a couple for Imam Ali salam, safe Zulfikar, inshallah, we have Zulfikar, and Mawla Daram Tang Omade, and then we have
Haydar, Haydar, Ali, Ali, Mawla. 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 علی همای رحمت تو شایتی خدا را که به ما سبا فکردی همه سایه امارا ایدر ایدر علی علی مولا 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 دیگر خدا شناسی همه در رو خیلی بی بنی شناختم من به خدا قسم خدا را ایدر ایدر علی علی مولا 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 به خدا که در دو عالم از فنا نباشد شاید گرفته باشد سر چشمه بقارا ایدر ایدر علی علی مولا 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 برید گدای مسکین در خانه علی زد جنین پادشاهی در از گرم گدارا ایدر ایدر علی علی مولا ایدر ایدر علی علی مولا بزد زنی که گوید بزد قاتل من شاسیر تو سنجون به اصلی کن مدارا ایدر ایدر علی علی مولا 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 بزد زنی که آرد به سریع و لجایم کرم کند به عالم شادای کربلا را ایدر ایدر علی علی مولا 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 نه خدا توانمش کن نه بشر توانمش کن متعیرم چه نامم شمر خلافت آرا ایدر ایدر علی علی مولا ایدر ایدر علی علی مولا ایدر ایدر علی علی مولا ایدر ایدر علی علی مولا
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله.
یا رب محمد علی زهرا یا رب حسین حسن آل ابا کز لطف برار حاجتم درد و سرا بی منت خلق یا علی العلا یا مولا دلم تنگ اومده شیشه دلم آی خدا زیر سنگ اومده یا مولا دلم تنگ اومده شیشه دلم آی خدا زیر سنگ اومده در دیده به جای خواب آبست مرا یا مولا دلم تنگ اومده شیشه
Naqshband. Happy ones. The happy one.
صل على سيد الأصفياء صل على حجة الأولياء صل على سيد الأصفياء صل على حجة الأولياء صل على سيد الأصفياء صل على حجة الأولياء صل على سيد الأصفياء حجة الأولياء Naqshbandi آمد جان جانان آمد صل علی محمد نور حق خوش آمد شاه نقشبندی آمد جان جانان آمد صل علی سید الاصفیاء صل علی حجة الاولیاء صل علی سید الاصفیاء صل علی حجة الاولیاء
So let's go to the Arabic Salawat book, inshallah. Page 22 from the Arabic Salawat book, inshallah. Good.
سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي حبك بقلبي راسي شرفي وعزي ونبراسي حبك بقلبي راسي شرفي وعزي ونبراسي عافينا لك على راسي عافينا لك على راسي والله في متابعينا سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي سيدي يا سيدي محمد يا حبيبي طالب لك جلبك من أثار
sallim wa barak alayhi wa ala alihi. Inshallah, page 49.
الله 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 ما لنا مولى سوى الله كلما ناديت ياه قال يا عبدي أنا الله 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 ما لنا مولى سوى الله كلما ناديت ياه قال يا
Page 65. Page 65.
يا شفيع الورى سلام عليك يا نبي الهدى سلام عليك خادم الأنبياء سلام عليك سيد الأسفياء سلام عليك أحمد ليس مثلك أحد مرحبا مرحبا سلام عليك واجب حبك على المخلوق يا حبيب العلا سلام عليك يا شفيع الورى سلام عليك يا نبي الهدى سلام عليك خاتم الأنبياء سلام
Hey Shahid, let's do the Qamar.
Ya sahibal jamal wa ya sayyidul bashar min wajhikal لقد نور القمر لا يمكن الثناء كما كان حقا بعد الخدا बुजुर्ग तू किस्सा मुख्तसर कमरुन 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 सैयदन नबी कमरुन 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 सैयदना नबी कमरुन वजमील 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 सैयदना नबी वजमील कमरुन 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 सैयदना नबी कमरुन वजमील 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 सैयदना नबी वजमील वकफ़ुल मुस्तफ़ा कलवर्द नादी अल्लाह अल्लाह वहितराह यबक़ा इज़ा मस्सत अय्यादी अल्लाह अल्लाह वकफ़ुल मुस्तफ़ा कलवर्द नादी अल्लाह अल्लाह वहितराह यबक़ा इज़ा मस्सत अय्यादी अल्लाह अल्लाह वहम्मन वालूहा कुल्लल इबादी वहम्मन वालूहा कुल्लल इबादी वहम्मन वालूहा कुल्लल इबादी हबीबुल्लाहि या खैरल बराया कमरुन 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 सैयदना नबी कमरुन वजमील 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 सैयदना नबी वजमील वला ज़िल्लुल्लाहु बल काला नूर
Let's go. Do some more Urdu ones.
कोई नबी नहीं है मेरे मुस्तफ़ा के बाद, कोई नबी नहीं है मेरे मुस्तफ़ा के बाद, शेर खुदा नहीं है अली मुर्तज़ा के बाद, शेर खुदा नहीं है अली मुर्तज़ा के बाद, कोई नबी नहीं है मेरे मुस्तफ़ा के बाद, कोई नबी नहीं है मेरे मुस्तफ़ा के बाद, शेर खुदा नहीं है अली मुर्तज़ा के बाद, शेर खुदा नहीं है अली मुर्तज़ा के बाद, कोई नबी नहीं है मेरे मुस्तफ़ा के बाद, शेर खुदा नहीं है अली मुर्तज़ा के बाद, ना है किसी के बेटे हुसैन व हसन से और, ना है किसी के बेटे हुसैन व हसन से और, ना है किसी के बेटे हुसैन व हसन से और, ना फातिमा सीमा है कोई फातिमा के बाद, ना फातिमा सीमा है कोई फातिमा के बाद, कोई नबी नहीं है मेरे मुस्तफ़ा के बाद, शेर खुदा नहीं है अली मुर्तज़ा के बाद, जैसी पड़ी हुसैन ने तीरों की छाँव में, जैसी पड़ी हुसैन ने तीरों की छाँव में, जैसी पड़ी हुसैन ने तीरों की छाँव में, ऐसी नमाज फिर न हुए करबला के बाद, ऐसी नमाज फिर न हुए करबला के बाद, कोई नबी नहीं है मेरे मुस्तफ़ा के बाद, शेर खुदा नहीं है अली मुर्तज़ा के बाद, अब्बास तेरे नाम को मैं अपने इश्क से, अब्बास तेरे नाम को मैं अपने इश्क से, अब्बास तेरे नाम को मैं अपने इश्क से, पहले वफा के लिखूं या लिखूं वफा के बाद, पहले वफा के लिखूं या लिखूं वफा के बाद, कोई नबी नहीं है मेरे मुस्तफ़ा के बाद, शेर खुदा नहीं है अली मुर्तज़ा के बाद, शब्बीर कह के भाई बुलाते रहे जिसे, शब्बीर कह के भाई बुलाते रहे जिसे, शब्बीर कह के भाई बुलाते रहे जिसे, और क्या सवाल करे इस अता के बाद, और क्या सवाल करे इस अता के बाद, कोई नबी नहीं है मेरे मुस्तफ़ा के बाद, शेर खुदा नहीं है अली मुर्तज़ा के बाद, दरबार शाम में कहा ज़ैनब ने सुन यज़ीद, दरबार शाम में कहा ज़ैनब ने सुन यज़ीद, दरबार शाम में कहा ज़ैनब ने सुन यज़ीद, डरते नहीं किसी से भी हम तो खुदा के बाद, डरते नहीं किसी से भी हम तो खुदा के बाद, कोई नबी नहीं है मेरे मुस्तफ़ा के बाद, शेर खुदा नहीं है अली मुर्तज़ा के बाद, इतने सितम हुए हैं मोहम्मद की आल पर, इतने सितम हुए हैं मोहम्मद की आल पर, इतने सितम हुए हैं मोहम्मद की आल पर, होती रही है इब्तिदा हर इंतहा के बाद, होती रही है इब्तिदा हर इंतहा के बाद, कोई नबी नहीं है मेरे मुस्तफ़ा के बाद, शेर खुदा नहीं है अली मुर्तज़ा के बाद, शेर खुदा नहीं है अली मुर्तज़ा के बाद। अल्लाह 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 लम याति नज़ीरों का फी नज़रिन मिथले तो नशद पैदा जाना, लम याति नज़ीरों का फी नज़रिन
So we have one last one, then we'll start the khatam. Is Gul Sangam, a reminder that in our lives don't make our faith like a little flower on a rock, that as soon as a difficulty comes the faith is washed away and it disappears. And what's the value of something like that? That our life is to have a firm belief and to be rooted deep within the soil and the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad. And what make these pious souls, their roots are so deep into that soil, into that reality, that they are like evergreens. They are an evergreen tree that is continuously giving out realities, firm in its belief and its understanding, and their purpose is to take everybody to that state of a temporary existence, temporary belief. Most believe when things are good, that's not belief. Belief is when things are bad, and Allah asks, who's better, the one whom walking happy when everything's good, or the one whom walks upright on a beaten path? Means the path is continuously broken and they are satisfied with their Lord and their Lord is satisfied with them. So this path is about enduring through difficulties and having the best of character. That if in your life you should meet somebody who claims to be Jewish, somebody claims to be Christian, somebody claims to be Muslim, somebody claims to be whatever they label themselves with, but yet their actions are not good, their heart is not filled with empathy and love and compassion for God's creation, for Allah's creation, whatever they call their religion is worthless. Whatever they call themselves is worthless in Allah's eyes. They are the worst of ambassadors for faith. It's not a label. Islam is not a noun, it's a way of life. When we say we are Muslim, it means we are in a continuous state of submitting myself, my desires and my will to what Allah wants. Allah not submitting to me what I want. Every difficulty in this world is based on people wanting something and Allah wanting something different, and there lies the conflict with their Lord. That why it didn't happen, why I asked for du'a it didn't come, why I asked for money it didn't come, why I asked for this it didn't come. Who said it was supposed to come? This was about having good character and submission. Sallu alayhi wa sallimu tasleem. Pray and praise upon the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad, and awliyaullah come and clarify that Arabic for them is to tasleem. Bring your head and your feet, your head to the feet of Sayyidina Muhammad and beg Prophet that my sujood for Allah, but my sujood of ihtiram, my sujood of ihtiram and respect, that please let me keep my head at your feet and your foot on my neck. Don't let my head to go somewhere else, don't let my submission to be to something else, don't let my deen to waver in the wind like a flag that going in all different directions. Give me firmness. Ya Sayyidina Siratul Mustaqim. Prophet's name is Siratul Mustaqim. That if you keep my head under your qadam, I'm safe. And that's why they're continuously in a state of meditation, that I'm not somebody worthy of seeing you. Don't keep staring and looking to the shaykh's face and keep looking at his face, not for somebody to look like that. You have to approach that reality because he's a training for the reality of Prophet. Then who are you to look into his face and ask to see the face of Prophet? So they taught us to be humble, even if you can. We don't He said, who am I to do with all my dirtiness, who am I to keep looking at you like that? Let me say, Ya Rasul Kareem, Ya Habib Azim, you're the rahmah of Allah. No door will open but your door, let me just to keep my head at your feet. Just let me to see your beautiful sandal and your beautiful foot. This is my whole tafakkur, just let me just to see your holy feet and to be with that firmness of my faith that I'm not going to leave this maqam, this station, this reality. And that's all they need. If later Prophet asks you that, look up. He has to give permission, look up at me. But we don't ever approach something staring at it, because that's an arrogance. So Nabi Musa said, I want to see you. Allah said, who are you to see me? It's not the way Prophet khuluqul azim came to teach, you are of a magnificent character. And then Prophet comes that his whole teaching is character. What he inspires within holy people and people whom are following awliyaullah is the perfection of character. If your character is good, your akhlaq is good, that you're honest and truthful and you try your best not to lie, you have good characteristic, but your amal is weak, you are definitely in a high station. High station, and it's hadith of Prophet. There are some whom their character is beatific and much loved by Allah, but their actions are weak. They don't have the ability, they don't have the himmah for all the ibadah, but they're dear to Allah, and Allah from awliyaullah will make an angel to be in existence to perfect the ibadah and the worshipness of the servant where he's coming short or she's coming short. It's not something difficult for Allah, but because He's so pleased with the good character, and that's why then He tests them. The test is to show the quality of who we are. If every time a test comes and the person is of a different character, then Allah is pointing out, look at these characteristics, these I'm not pleased with. So the whole school was about the perfection of character. Then no matter what somebody calls their outer form, I'm this, I'm that, whatever you want to call yourself, if you're not good inside, your outside is of no value to Allah. And that's why hadith of Prophet described, if there's one part of you good, all of you is good. If one part of you bad, all of you bad. So that is the hadith explained in English. If your heart is good, Allah loves you. Whatever He wrote for your form and whatever He wrote for your religion, Allah loves you because your heart is good. But if your heart is bad, whatever you want to call yourself, it's bad to Allah. So this school is a school of the way of love. Our path is the path of muhabbat and love. Teach them good character. And if their actions are weak, and we're all weak and we're struggling, sometimes these songs, these nasheeds, these sha'r are from big awliya who suffered greatly in the way of Allah. This one from Sami Yusuf, I asked for him to learn with Raj, that I'm driftwood now and I'm overcome. Their life was like a piece of wood in an ocean of Allah's oceans that had no ending. He slapped them around so much in their testing, they don't know when their wood is going to land on a shore, whether it's a piece on this earth or they're ready to die and go into heaven. But let the wood to get out of all of this bombardment. And I have no one but you, Khuda, I have no one but you. So all of their teachings were, their system was to recite it, so that it was an oral tradition. When you recite with your children, they memorize these words. So they're remembering and memorizing the teachings. Anytime you listen to these awliya kalam and they say maykhana, it's not a bar. Don't be so primitive and narrow-minded. May is a state of intoxication. They're playing on the people of suffering in this world. They run to the bars,
to medicate themselves from all their gham, all their sadness and all their sufferings. If they were happy they would not be doing those things. So awliya come and play with the word and say that we have a better may for you. We have a state of spiritual drunkenness where if we have good character and we sit in their associations and we meditate, their khana, their home is the home of all the drunken souls of Divine Love. They're continuously drinking from the nectar of Allah's fountains in paradise that leave their entire soul, their entire being to be intoxicated with Allah's love. And the people don't want to leave and they want to sit for hours drinking more and more of that nectar. They say, be like a moth to the fire, that have the desire to go into the flame and burn yourself. Run to Allah. That fire that you're scared of, thinking you're going to lose your money if you have a beard, you're going to lose your money if you have your hat, you're going to lose your money if I sit with them. Allah is saying, don't worry about all of that, run to the flame, run to the flame. Have such a love in your heart that pushes you to go into the flame. And later you're going so much into the flame, so much into the flame means you became from ashiqan and you're so intoxicated with their love, always trying to be in their association. Why don't you become yourself a fire? Not only you have to sit with them, why don't you try to escalate your reality so that you be from that reality? Because first you come with love and say, I want to just sit with them because they have so much power, so much love coming. Then these nasheeds are singing to you, that's beautiful, that you keep finding a fire that you want to go around. But why you don't just become the fire that you're seeking? You sit with them, but what Allah wants from us is, why don't you become them? Why don't you bring that fire into your own being and ignite? And if you become that flame, then many moths will be around you. Means take the state, enter into that state, and the best of states is with good character. A reminder for myself that this way is only good character. And we pray that Allah dress us, bless us with good character. The result of that character should be immense love for the Divine Presence, inshaAllah. What we have got a Sangam or on driftwood now? Does Raj practice with you or he's off key? Did he practice with the driftwood or no? No, let's do Kore Sangam and put him on the spot.
گل جانم محمد جانم چی بگم که گرفتارم مثل آفتابک بر من نتابی سردم و دیوانم گل جانم محمد جانم چی بگم که مثل آفتابک بر بر من نتابی سردم و دیوانم همه آهم همه دردم مثل توفان پر گردم باد مستم چه تو صحرا میپیچم نور تو میگردم گل جانم احمد جانم چی بگم که گرفتارم مثل افتاد اگه بر من نتابی سردم و دیوانم گل جانم احمد جانم چی بگم که گرفتارم مثل افتاد اگه بر من نتابی سردم و دیوانم.
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه يعني يشهد النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وصحبه الكرام وعلى مشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العلية وسائر وساداتنا وصديقنا الفاتحة. Inshallah, tonight interactive Thursdays where we take questions inshallah related to the tafakkur, the meditation and how to make the connection. So we'll do the khatam inshallah, the zikr, and then we'll sit down for the interactive activity. And if no questions, then Raj will do sama for us tonight inshallah. That should be very interactive. There'll probably be more questions of Raj's sama than from me. Huh? Yeah, a little bit more yellow. There's different colors, yeah. More of the yellow. Yeah, that's good, huh? Yeah, I can see myself. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بمددكم سيدي يا رسول الكريم يا حبيب العظيم مدد يا سيدي يا سلطان الأولياء من الشيخ عبد الله الفايز الداغستاني سيدنا الشيخ محمد نازم حقاني مولانا الشيخ هشام كبراني الشيخ عدنان كبراني الشيخ محمد عادل عبد الخالق الخوجدواني صاحب زمان سيد محمد المهدي عليه السلام وروح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام سيف الله سيدنا عليه السلام ثم سيدنا أبي بكر الصديق سيدنا عمر سيدنا عثمان إمام الحسن السلام إمام الحسين السلام سيدنا فاطمة السلام وسائر وساداتنا وصديقنا الفاتحة. إن نزلكم فحل إن اتخذنا خارجكان. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أستغفر الله 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 أستغفر الله
أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه إنه هو التواب الرحيم من كل ذنب ومعصية ومن كل ما يخالف دين الإسلام ومن كل ما يخالف الشريعة ومن كل ما يخالف الطريقة ومن كل ما يخالف المعرفة ومن كل ما يخالف الحقيقة ومن كل ما يخالف العظيم يا أرحم الراحمين يا الله. اللهم يا مسبب الأسباب يا مفتح الأبواب يا مقلب القلوب والأبصار يا دليل المطهرين يا غياث المستغيثين يا حي يا قيوم يا ذا الجلال والإكرام أفوض أمري إلا الله إن الله بصير بالعباد.
Rabit al-Sharif asking to overseer say ourselves at Roza Sharif in the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, asking to be at his beloved and blessed feet. Just keep us at your feet, allow us to be at your feet. Ya Sayyidi Ya Rasul Kareem, Ya Habib al-Azim, Nana Abdika al-Ajiz al-Da'if wa Miskeen al-Zalim al-Jahal. Keep us and intercede for us with your holy nazar and holy qadam upon our souls, inshaAllah.
فاتحة الشريف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صلوات الشريف اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم 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 من شر الشريف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا وإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا وإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك وإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا وإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك وإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا وإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك وإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا وإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك وإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا وإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك وإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا وإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر إخلاص الشريف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر فاتحة الشريف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صلوات الشريف اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم 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 اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم
صلى ربي وسلم جميع أنبيائه والمرسلين كل أجمعين الحمد لله رب العالمين. أشرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أصحاب الكرام قال مشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية طبعا قصة روح إمام طريقة قاوة خليل كشان نقشبند محمد عيسى ستون ولي الشيخ عبد الفايز داغستان الشيخ هشام كمان الشيخ عدنان كمان الشيخ محمد آدم ودخلك الخوش ثواني صاحب زمان سيد محمد المهدي عليه السلام وروح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام سيف الله سيدنا عليه السلام ثم سيدنا أبو بكر الصديق سيدنا عمر، إمام الحسن، إمام الحسين، سيدنا فاطمة تزوجها تحت الصديقين الفاتحة.
علمناه لا إله إلا الله، 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 لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله عليه صلاة الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله عليه صلاة الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله عليه صلاة الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله عليه صلاة الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد خليل الله عليه صلاة الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد خليل الله عليه صلاة الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد صفي الله عليه صلاة الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد صفي الله عليه صلاة الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله عليه صلاة الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله عليه صلاة الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد شفيع الله سلام ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب ألا يا الله 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 حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم حي يا قيوم الله حي يا قيوم الله حي يا قيوم الله حي يا قيوم الله حي يا قيوم حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم يا هو يا هو يا دايم يا هو يا هو يا دايم يا هو يا هو يا دايم الله يا هو يا دايم الله يا هو يا دايم يا دايم يا دايم يا دايم يا الله يا حليم يا حليم يا حليم يا الله يا حفيظ يا حفيظ يا حفيظ يا الله يا لطيف يا لطيف يا لطيف يا الله يا غفار يا غفار يا غفار يا الله يا ستار يا ستار يا ستار يا الله يا فتاح يا فتاح يا فتاح يا الله يا مجيب يا مجيب يا مجيب يا الله يا مويز يا مويز يا مويز يا الله يا موين يا موين يا موين يا الله يا ودود يا ودود يا ودود يا الله يا رحمن يا رحمن يا رحمن يا الله يا رحيم يا رحيم يا رحيم يا الله يا حنان يا حنان يا حنان يا الله يا منان يا منان يا منان يا الله يا ديان يا ديان يا ديان يا الله يا سبحان يا سبحان يا سبحان يا الله يا سلطان يا سلطان يا سلطان يا الله يا امان يا امان يا امان يا الله يا الله يا الله يا الله يا الله انت الله انت الله انت الله يا الله هو الله هو الله هو الله يا الله هو الله هو الله هو الله يا الله حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم 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 يا أحد يا صمد صل على محمد يا أحد يا صمد صل على محمد يا أحد يا صمد صل على محمد يا سيد يا صاحب يا صديق يا رسول يا الله يا سيد يا صاحب يا صديق يا رسول يا الله يا سيد يا صاحب يا صديق يا رسول يا الله يا سيد يا صاحب يا صديق يا رسول يا الله يا سيد يا صاحب يا صديق يا رسول يا الله حسبنا الله ربنا 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 الله يا غالبا غير مغلوب 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 يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا قاربا غير بعيد يا قاربا غير بعيد يا قريبا غير بعيد يا غالبا غير مغلوب يا غالبا غير مغلوب يا غالبا غير مغلوب.
حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. إلى شرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى أصحابه الكرام وعلى مشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العالية خاصة روح إمام طريقة غوث خليك شان نقشبند محمد ويسع البخاري سلطان أولياء الشيخ عبد الفيس الداغستاني سلطان الشيخ محمد ناظم حقاني مولانا الشيخ هشام كباني الشيخ الدن كباني الشيخ محمد آدم محمد خالق الخوج دواني صاحب زمان سيدنا محمد المهدي عليه السلام وروح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام سيف الله سيدنا عليه السلام ثم سيدنا أبي بكر الصديق سيدنا أمة سيدنا عثمان إمام الحسن السلام إمام الحسين السلام وسيدنا فاطمة عليه الصلاة والسلام وسائر ساداتنا وصدقنا الفاتحة الشفاعة يا رسول الكريم إن شاء الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ومولانا محمد المصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم بمددكم من نظركم سيدي رسول الكريم يا حبيب العظيم وأنا عبدك العجيز الضعيف ومسكين وظالم وجهل. And if by the grace of Allah that I'm still in existence, we took a path in which to be nothing, that Allah's rahmah inshaAllah to be upon us and to dress us and bless us all inshaAllah and forgive all our shortcomings and wrongdoings and wrong actions. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ati Allah ati Rasul wa ulul amri minkum. And Thursday nights we want to talk about the tafakkur and the importance of tafakkur, and it is a spiritual channel in which to open up and this line of communication that is necessary for the perfection of one's faith. There can be no real faith without the understanding of the world of light and without the contemplation. People are getting lost in words and saying there is no such thing as meditation because they're thinking this is something from a different culture, something to do with holding a tree, something, Allah knows what they're thinking. This is about stopping, and from Holy Qur'an none know but the people of tafakkur, that to stop and to contemplate and to realize there's a light within the heart, how to bring that light out, bring that reality out and to operate from the soul. That we've said many times, there's a hearing, there's a seeing, there's 5 senses that people are using of the physical, but those senses each have a matching spiritual. So that's why when Allah says, you have ears but you don't hear. So this is all tafakkur. This is all the contemplation. Why would Allah say you have ears but you don't hear? Is He talking about deaf people and mocking handicapped things? Astaghfirullah. He's not saying that, He's saying the ones who physically can hear and their ears are actually healthy, you really can't hear. And they have eyes but they don't see. It's not the mocking of blind people, it's obvious blind people don't see. But He says those whom are visually seeing, you don't see. So there's something that we should be hearing and we don't hear it. There's definitely something we should be seeing and we don't see it. And as a result of not hearing it, not seeing it, Allah says your heart is now like a sheet has been covering it. And that's why when we go to the Kaaba there's a khiswa on top of the Kaaba, because your heart is actually the Kaaba. Allah's showing you a reality outside of you before inside of you. Because for me to understand this reality within me, Allah says, that's harder. So why you don't go look and you go for umrah and you say, oh, this is my heart, and I should be circumambulating my heart. I should be saying labbaik, labbaik to my heart, that I'm here, I'm coming to hear, I'm coming to listen to this command because your house is in my heart. It was all a symbolism of what we should have been understanding within myself. That's why we started with the mouth. Everyone comes with this love and circumambulates with this love, and Allah is saying that I can be inside your heart. Where not only you have to get this ticket and come all this distance, but your heart can be my house and your heart can be my Kaaba. And if your heart becomes my Kaaba, you become like a qibla. People will find faith around you, they'll be all around you because of that love, because of that light, because of that nourishment that is now appearing within your reality. So everything was based on the tafakkur. How am I going to hear, and what does Allah want me to hear? The ears being the first, and this is the chain, that when the ears hear they begin to teach you spiritually. That are you really hearing the guidance? Are you sitting in this association online or in the presence for years, but yet you really don't know anything from their teaching? And then that's the first sign. If I sit with you and ask you some private questions that, do you know about this and that? And they say, what? What are you talking about? What? For 5 years, 10 years, 3 years you didn't hear that? So then you're one of those whom you had ears but you didn't hear. So you're assuming everyone is hearing these talks and understanding them, or many just come for the good food and maybe entertainment value. So that's where Allah is saying, you have ears but you're not really hearing. Are you hearing what's taking place? And you have eyes but you don't yet see. So what are your eyes coming to look for? Are your eyes under the allurement for like eye candy? It wants everything that is flattering and nice to the eyes. And maybe there's a spiritual eye in which should be opening. Means that we should be sitting and making a tafakkur and contemplating, and when I sit to learn my contemplation, I'm asking, Ya Rabbi, that I have ears but yet I don't hear. And they come and teach the first level of hearing is hear your consciousness. Hear yourself talking to you. Allah will push your real reality that's in the heavens to come and talk to you and begin to tell you. And anything that you're hearing, if it's telling you bad about something and about someone, that's the shaitan whispering to you. If your hearing is coming against you, this is from Rahman. When your shaitan comes, he complains about everyone, oh this shaykh was wrong, these people were wrong, that place was wrong, though they wronged you. Anything like that that comes to make your ego feel happy is a waswas of a shaitan. If shaitan's not coming, then it's from the bad jinn that can access and come close. Anything come to that ear that to glorify my status is not from Rahman. So they say, exactly what am I hearing, Shaykh? How do I know what I'm hearing? If it come and tell you to knock yourself down, that you're nothing, you're no one, you are wrong. Take a path of humility, lower yourself, go now and do your prayers, go do ibadah, go do worship, go give a donation, go feed some people, that's from the soul. So then that's the hearing. And we took a life in which to hear. And when you're going to need it is that when you accompany a shaykh, you're going to start to be tested. Not the testing of crushing only, then you're going to be able to see that when you close your eyes, are you connecting with your soul? Are you connecting with that light? Are you trying to get all the information necessary for your life? And then people will begin to appear within your life. Don't presume everything that glitters is gold. Don't think that everything coming your way is a gift from Allah. It's a test from Allah. You don't know who's coming into your life, who greets you, who talks to you, to take everything away from you. to harm you, to do whatever is the test that's coming. It's not that everything is great that's coming to me, oh because I have a shaykh. No, we don't understand what's coming. Allah wants to send a test, send somebody who's about to empty your account, take money from you, and you smile and think that you're going to… the shaykh is not there to cheat for you. So this is a lot of your questions are going to come right now, is that, can shaykh give answers for me, give me the quiz. The shaykh is not here to assist you in cheating on your test from Allah to get an answer from the shaykh. No shaykh should be giving you an answer, he should be giving you the tools to make the right choice. It's not about cheating Allah's tests. Oh shaykh, tell me, when is the next problem coming? Is this person going to be a problem in my life? If it's real shaykh, I said no, hands crossed. Maybe yes, maybe no. You shouldn't have been asking me. I'm not here to help you cheat. If the person coming to kill you, yes, they'll intervene because your life is at risk. It means severe emergency, they will intercede inshaAllah with Allah's assistance and permission. But we're not talking about that, we're talking of the day-to-day activity of nefarious characters in this wonderful play Allah has set up. Like a Shakespearean play. Somebody's coming with a dagger, somebody coming with a story, somebody coming with a book, and then I think I have a shaykh and he's going to help me cheat through the whole game. So no, the shaykh is not there to answer any question, he's there to teach. Why aren't you sitting and listening and meditating? If you begin to open your hearing, you'll hear us talking to you, you'll hear us inspiring you, you'll hear us warning you. And they want to open a channel of communication at an encrypted level. Now if you want encrypted messages, you use WhatsApp. But this is Yahoo. That Yahoo, the fake one, they took it out of business because they weren't allowed to use Allah's name. The real Yahoo is that they meditate and contemplate, and all the encrypted messages that Allah wants to inspire within the heart will begin to come. If you condition your eyes and your hearing, means you'll connect with them, you'll ask the question that, who's this person appearing to me? What is it that this person is going to want? Means then when you live a life of that reality, your hearing and your seeing is your protection. Whatever the person that is coming into that scene, you have a sense within your heart, what this person is entering into my play for. Are they coming to harm me? Are they coming to trick me? Are they coming with not a pure intention into my life? So that's what Allah is trying to build. Let's send all these different types of things in life. And why is it that you're not using your spiritual connection when you are enrolled in a spiritual school? Why aren't you using your hearing to hear with your soul that, oh this I'm getting a vibe from this person is not coming straight up, coming with a different code to test us. Some people come like they're going to be your best friend, but their actions will show you, look like they're coming to test us. Come to an event with nothing on to see if maybe we'll throw them out and see if we're extremists. No, they're being sent to test and calibrate. But if you're too wrapped in dunya, you're no longer using your spiritual senses and you're not catching all of these signals. And that's where the danger in your test is showing. Why didn't you pick that up? Why didn't your hearing pick it up? Why didn't your spiritual seeing pick it up? Why aren't you sort of continuously having your radar out? That as soon as somebody says hello, your radar is picking up a channel. And with the madad of the shaykhs, you'll be surprised that even with your connection, truth serums will be coming. Because again, people don't understand, when the shaykhs come with the light of truth, they merely, their heart opens, the light comes out and everybody begin to speak all sorts of badness that's hiding within their heart. And anyone who's travelled with the shaykhs understands. They stand next to somebody, somebody comes and approaches and begin to say all sorts of things that they thought would be hidden within themselves. Because you can't hide the truth in front of them. the real reality of the person begins to come out. Because when the truth comes, the falsehood, they don't come together. And Allah described that the falsehood by its nature is perishing. So it means all of these faculties are not just a part-time hobby, it's a way in which to live, especially upon an earth that becoming more and more difficult, where more and more of these characters are entering daily into my play. And if I'm not listening with my heart and I'm not listening with my eyes, I don't know who's coming to harm me, to trick me, to fool me. And all of that coming by permission of Allah, because why you're not using your senses, why you're not using the faculties of your tafakkur and your contemplation. We pray that Allah give us more and more understanding that this is not something small, it's a way in which to survive difficulties that are coming upon the earth, and a way in which to always make the most correct choice, because you're sitting and you're contemplating, not just heedlessly entering into every action. But again, that when you do begin to open that reality and you begin to hear, you're held to a much higher standard of reality. If you hear their warning and you continuously deny the warning, then difficulty is coming. So not that I can say I'm ignorant, I didn't know. No, Allah says, no, you're trained one. See, the reality of taqwa is not somebody saying they fear Allah. If their ears and their eyes are not open, it's as if they're behind 70 feet of metal. They have no taqwa. There's no taqwa for somebody who has no opening on their abilities. They don't fear anything, they don't see anything, they don't hear anything. What Allah describing of a real taqwa is when Allah opened their senses. They hear, they see, they feel. They know if they do something wrong and grossly incorrect, Prophet seals everything. It's finished. Like a metal parda comes and they're locked off. They don't hear, they don't see, they don't feel. To them that is a punishment greater than death. That's an azab now upon the earth. If for one moment Allah had opened everything and the next moment Allah closes everything, they would better to die in that state than enter into that state. That's taqwa. Because of the opening, they don't risk that reality, they don't risk that association and that nearness. So it means then that is the way and the door to taqwa and God consciousness, is that to open the realities, then you become more conscious of the reality and you become more frightened that I'm going to lose what God has opened for me now. And they become more conscious, inshaAllah. Bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa wa basir Surat al-Fatiha. So it's the door of God consciousness. If they don't have this understanding and ability, they're not in an ocean of taqwa. How can you fear that which you don't even feel, hear or see? And had you had real taqwa, you would have heard it, you would have seen it and you would have felt it. So it answers its own question. InshaAllah we'll take a couple good questions inshaAllah that will answer everybody's questions. There's not the other ones are not good, but some things that are more sort of on a wider audience that can answer everyone's questions. We've talked before about meditating in public spaces. That's not allowed, that's not looked upon as something good, because as soon as you're going to meditate, you're going to bring upon a very strong positive energy, and the last thing you want to do is to carry all the negative energy. So when you're about to open yourself up spiritually, you want to be in an environment that's very clean and very purified. You don't want to sit in the middle of the mall and start doing excessive amounts of zikrs, because then all the negative energy will be flying towards you. Most likely your eyes will become all red and become heavy and you feel sick by the time you get home.
Related to that, a few people were asking, I travel daily 2 hours on a bus all the time. what can I do? Zikr, watch sohbat, listen to old zikrs.
Yeah.
What else can they do if they can't meditate?
Astaghfirullah al-Azim wa tubu ilayk. They can make istighfar, because that istighfar will clean them, clean their loved ones, and at least clean the energy that's trying to attach itself to the person. So if you're going to make a zikr and the journey is long, then istighfar. And astaghfirullah al-Azim wa tubu ilayk. The Azim, because you're asking from forgiveness by asking Allah Sifat al-Azim, that your might and your majesty that nobody can comprehend, and my sins are small and in comparison to your greatness Ya Rabbi, wipe it away. And it's not something difficult for Allah.
Another question. How can we remove a bad character that we identified in ourselves during muhasabah?
The removal of the character is the working on the opposite of that character. Means that once you identify, you can email and ask a specific question that, Shaykh, I have a lot of anger and I identified my anger. Then they teach you how to make the zikr, the salawats on Prophet, the istighfar, how to make zikr ya halim, to calm yourself. And most important is to put an outside reminder for inner sickness. So it means wrap something around your arm and say, Ya Rabbi, I'm going to work on this character of qadab and anger for 40 days at least. And every time I'm about to get angry, I'll see this red or this yellow or this sign of something that reminds me I'm working on my anger. As soon as I'm about to open my mouth and give a reply or get angry, then they teach you, go wash. So there's a whole remedy for the characteristic, the majority of which 99% people are now suffering from anger. As soon as the testing comes, they hit with a test from Allah. Most people are so toxic like petroleum, their blood is like gasoline. It doesn't take much to spark them, their entire complexion changes and they're lit up, they're on fire and you can't even calm them down, they're so hot and heated. So that as soon as you get angry there has to be a training, I'm going to go wash. It's not the time to talk, it's not the time to argue. You entered into a state where shaitan has ignited you, you are now in isolation. There's no need to talk to anyone in your satanic state. And most people say, no, I have to resolve it right now. No, because in your satanic state the shaykh has no permission, the person has no permission to be around somebody in a satanic state. That's why Prophet walked away. He says, because now shaitan will be present. Because if you're arguing, shaitan will come, and me and shaitan we don't occupy the same space. So it means that's not a time to have a discussion when you're angry and on fire, it's a time for you to go wash, to calm yourself. First battle your shaitan before you try to resolve outside issues with people, places and things, inshaAllah.
Okay, this question. During meditation when we claim to be nothing and an oppressor to myself, here does self mean ego or soul? How better can we understand the Quranic ayah, La ilaha illa anta subhani inni kuntu minaz zalimeen?
Zalim, yeah, your soul is never zalim, your ruh is never zalim. So let's just keep it in English before you try to understand Arabic. And there's a secret behind the Arabic. The very English is very easy. Is your nafs, your ego. The ego has to be brought down and can never be killed. The nafs cannot be killed. The nafs will be something that rides you or becomes your buraq, in which you're riding your nafs and will shoot you into the heavens. Because the nafs is under your control and you have flipped the situation. And the nafs, if you don't control it, will be partner with shaitan. And there's the sharik. The shaitan never partners with the soul has nothing to do. The soul is haqq and shaitan is false, and the truth never come together. So the only sharik that somebody can make is through their nafs. Their nafs becomes a partner with shaitan against Allah, but the soul is always pure, it's a pure light from Allah's Divinely Presence. The nafs will partner to destroy the soul. So So then you have to bring the nafs down. So that every time and all year round the nafs is riding you. Ramadan is the only time that you can see how you ride the nafs. Because you tell your nafs, look, no matter what you say, I'm a Muslim, I'm going to do my fasting or we're going to die. If the nafs believes that yes you're going to do Ramadan, he wakes you up at 3:30 because he's like, we're not doing the hunger, I'm not going to starve, get up, eat, now big buffet. Now you're riding the nafs because it's helping you to do your worshipness. So that's the sign that Allah wants to show you, no, this can be done. If you push and you push and you push enough in your life, your zikrs, your love, your muhabbat, the nazar of Prophet it will push it so far down that nafs will begin to be ridden and realize that you seem to be the boss, now let me help you. I will give you, instead of fighting, I will give you a himmah. I'll give you a push and a zeal to do your worshipness, to do what you have to do to make Allah to be pleased. But not for a blink of an eye, Prophet described to leave yourself to the badness. Always know that it's there and you're continuously doing all your practices to bring that beast down, inshaAllah.
Sayyidi, how do we bring out tears when we engage in meditation if we are not very emotional people to begin with?
Get an onion. You fake it until you make it. Just sit there and say, yeah, but I don't know why I can't cry and I don't want you to beat me and put me through difficulty. Let me get an onion here, grind it and just put it through you and then say, Rabbi, please accept my tears. That's it.
Sayyidi, can other people's energy reach us through their eyes when we make eye contact with them? How can we protect ourselves?
No, definitely, we're energy beings. That's why nazar bil-qadam is one of the principles of Naqshbandiya, is that in our lives train ourselves to keep our eyes upon our qadam, our feet. One, the reality is that my eyes carry my desire. So out of the four enemies of the self, the nafs, the hawa, the desire, the dunya, all of these are in the eyes. The dunya desire is coming through the eyes. What the eyes see, the eye wants. So that's why they call eye candy, because shaitan knows the game too. If I put it where my eyes are, and you know where your eyes see the most in the market is the most expensive part of the market, because you're at eye level. So it means that whatever your eyes are seeing, it's wanting. So Mawlana Shah Naqshband Qaddasallahu Sirruh was teaching, keep this desire on your qadam, on your feet. Walk in life looking at your feet, then you won't be surprised where you ended up in life. If your whole life was that I walked and I looked at my feet and I always prayed, Ya Rabbi, take me to good places that you're happy, that this qadam to match the qadam of Prophet Sahabi, my shaykh, and I become a muqaddam and I become a person of the footsteps, inshaAllah.
Sayyidi, is there any specific advice for women in tariqah related to meditation or energy?
Particular advice that women have the ability to have very powerful and strong meditations, because they have two spiritual points. They have not only the heart but they have the holy womb, in which Allah brought the secret of creation within their womb. They have a softer outside and a harder inside. So it means their subtlety and softness will allow them to pick up energies much faster, much more powerful. They're more sensitive to energies, therefore they have to be very careful of satanic attacks. And that's why 99% of Jahannam is filled with women of holy hadith of Prophet. Not against, we have nothing saying bad about women, but you can imagine in the last days when the energy is horrific and the energies are flowing, they're describing now the most susceptible to energy is going to be a woman. She's picking up the energy from all directions. If that energy is coming negative and she makes choices by emotion, then imagine the amount of difficulty, amount of horrific energies that can quickly dress the woman. So she's in a danger, and that's why we said today, like no other time in our history, women are all now tattooed. Everywhere you go they're all fully, where it used to be only for sailors on a ship is all tattooed. Because whatever energy is now they're coming and picking up, they're thinking this is okay, this is peaceful, this is green, this is a part of the earth, I want to put butterflies all over my head and my face. And because of the subtlety of her energy, she's very susceptible to picking up all qualities of energy. And she has a hard inside that she can endure a tremendous amount of pain, and that's why they're capable of giving birth. Man is the reverse. He's like a walnut on the outside, has no emotion, but his inner core is very soft and sweet. And the role of the shaykh is to crack the nut and bring out the fruit, and bring out. So what's inside the man, if the outside can be cracked and the hard shell of this world teaching the man just to be tough and hard, if that light hit and crack that person, their inner core is soft and can be brought out. InshaAllah. Bi-hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa wa basir Surat al-Fatiha. So thank you very much for everybody who contributed questions. Sorry if we couldn't get to all the questions. We'll try again next Thursday. Allah bless you, dress you, and we're in Los Angeles on Friday, Saturday the 29th and 30th of November inshaAllah. And hope to see anybody in Los Angeles or in the nearby areas at the zikrs there. As-salamu alaykum.
Are you seeking a soul revival? Take part in Heavenly Meditation on November 30th with Sufi Meditation Center, Los Angeles. Join the world-renowned spiritual teacher Shaykh Rahmani for chanting, meditation and spiritual teachings at the Red Diamond Yoga Studio. For more information, visit SufiMeditationCenter.com.